Welcome everybody back to another episode of Magkno Plays Minecraft. Kind of a repeat story from last time. I'm in a cave. I'm desperately low on iron, so I'm getting some. And I was going down this small pathway and I found some clay. I need to get my inventory a bit. So, which means I think, if I'm not mistaken, we should have a... Where is it? Come on. Lush cave. Am I losing my damn mind? I mean, yeah, but that's beside the point. The hell? I'm glad I'm recording this now because this is weird. This is just a bunch of clay. Is this a thing? I thought that only dirt and gravel can like form these like underground like pockets. So really nothing here. I'll be back in a second, hold on. Okay, so I just did a little bit of research. And apparently, these are a thing. Underground clay pockets. And it just means that there's a lush cave nearby, so... False alarm-ish. There is something nearby, I just don't know where it is still. Okay, well, I'm gonna collect this, I guess, since I have it. And I will meet you guys back up on the surface when we... for the main thing we're doing today. Okay, real quick, I want to show this off as well. This is the pathway that was just down where the clay was and the gold. There's this huge cave I found up here. This thing is massive. I don't know if we're gonna do anything with this one day, but it's here. It's big. I want to show it off since, yeah. Okay, one more little clip before we actually get to the main course of the video today. So, we go just over here, float up this top area here, and if we follow this path, we come to an entrance to the cave, and oh my god, that is beautiful. I definitely gonna need to do something around here at some point. Wow. Just wow. Okay, for real now, next time you're gonna see me, it's gonna be really working. And here we are. Okay, so, today, we are going to be farming pumpkins. You should be able to, you should be able to figure out exactly what food we're automating here. I mean, it's pretty obvious by this point, but if not, yeah, we're doing automatic pumpkin pie farm, because why not? Again, I'm not going for the most efficient at the moment for this, I just want something that works. I'm gonna, so, this will probably be, I don't know. I'm not sure how this episode will be lengthwise, but right now I'm just gonna carve out a bit of a cave here, so we can put some tracks down, and I will be back. So, I have an area here, 8x9, carved out, and we're gonna start by, this. Some redstone blocks long. I'm doing those as torches just because it's easier for the size of the thing we're doing here. It's a much bigger farm just because pumpkins are a bit more difficult to farm than sugarcane is. So, I'm gonna grab those. And... oh, I should probably put one here as well. Where I'm doing this. So, we're gonna have a little bit of a bend here where it's gonna go over the track, or the hopper. I'm gonna give it a bit of a leeway to slow down a bit. So I might be able to drop off more than one at a time. And then do that. We're gonna have it spin around into here. Oh, not you. hopefully this works out so I don't have to have any issues with this, you know, being uneven. Looking good. Bam. So, this is going to be the track that the cart's going to run on. Punch a couple of holes in the wall so I can put some torches. Amount of torches. Good enough. So we can get a good look at this. We're going to do the same thing we did with the sugarcane farm. We're going to have a hopper minecart. And it's going to go around like this. We're going to have a line of dirt on top, half going to be tilled. And it's going to go around a circle like that. Okay, I'm actually... take that out so we can actually do it without having it being in the way. Layer of dirt. If ooh, missed one. Do I have more dirt? I'll be carrying this dirt eventually, might as well just get some of it out now. Just like that. And then up here, we do a bit more mining. So we can get not only the pumpkins planted, but also the actual farm itself starting to go. So I'll be back with that in a minute. Okay, and that is a top level to this done. Right above that. So, we're gonna do now. Just realized this doesn't have to be dirt. So I'm gonna replace this cobble real quick. Anyway, we're gonna tow every other one. Put a pumpkin seed on it. Like so. Also, I'm using some copper tools just to try them out a bit. Like so. Then, a trapdoor. That's what I forgot. Okay. I'm gonna cut down a tree. Real fast. Actually, I'll just do these two bushes. Because we need to get down on the and crawl for this next part. So we have the plant here. Now when the plant grows, that's okay. Okay, no, that's right. This like this. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have observers on top of the plants, and on top of the growing spots, we're gonna have pistons facing down, like this. And then we're gonna have it set up so this is not a fun part to do. I've done these kind of farms before. So we're gonna Basically, once the plant grows up and it becomes a full plant, when pumpkins grow, it like changes the state of the stem so it's bending over to the pumpkin, which is going to activate the observer, which we're going to have wired up to the pistons, and it's going to activate the pistons. Fairly simple stuff. Let's try and make sure I don't stand up in the middle. Am I one short? No, I'm just dumb. Okay. Nope, yeah, well, I mean, yes, I am very dumb. Okay. Okay, so. Now we have that. I'll do a bit more digging up. Hopefully not break through the surface. I'm gonna cut for this part. Alright, just like that. So, take their observers, and torch on my hand so I don't accidentally break anything. Place them down on the middle, on top of the stems, so we don't break them. Oh. It's light. It's dark. Don't accidentally press. We at the wrong time. Okay. Where'd the... He's done it again. He's done it again. I made extra observers because I knew placing these can be a bit of a finicky thing. As long as I don't actually destroy any of the stems, we should be fine. Cool. So, first and foremost, I'm gonna get this rolling so we can save whatever observers we dropped. Okay, so now we're gonna take a redstone. Do I have any blocks? Could I ever use? No. Okay, we're just gonna do cobble then. We'll do up here. And then we're going to do this row by row. On every top of every single observer, we're going to put a block. On top of every piston, we put a redstone. Now, what this does is, once the observer is activated by the stem growing or changing its state, it's going to power this block, which is going to thus power a redstone. Now, granted, it's going to activate every single piston around it, but ultimately speaking, it's not a big deal, I think. Speaking of a bit of extra noise, I think. The world's still new, lag's not... Good lord, not too much of an issue at the moment. Cool. So now, I'm gonna go get some bone meal. Because... Gotta show it here. Ah, look at that. With the bone meal, we can grow it up to where the stem's ready to create pumpkins, just can't actually make any yet. But we can just kind of have an example here. The pumpkin stem grows, and it's activating the pistons. These pistons, what they're going to do is they're going to break the pumpkins once they grow. Yeah. I'm going to go get some more bone meal real quick. It bounces you up a bit when you do this, which is fun, I find. You can't use bone meal to actually grow a pumpkin and get it to... So it can. So to make a pumpkin pie in Minecraft, what you need is an egg, a sugar, and a pumpkin. Also, we're gonna have to turn the sugarcane into sugar. We'll probably actually do it today if we really want to. I think we have time. Yeah, totally. Okay, so this should be ready now. I'm going to fill in these sides. So, don't have any issues with pumpkins getting out. I'm going to close this up. Do this again. Have a stair actually? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna set this up so this automatically turns sugarcane into sugar. We'll be right back. And we are back, and I have crafter. So, first and foremost, we're gonna get rid of this chest. How does this placement work? Wait, was that the... Can you place it on its side? What was that? No, what? So, we just want this, so we'll just about so. So, what we're gonna do is I have copper because it doesn't actually. These things are kind of annoying, and it just kind of spits out the item. I get why this is a dropper and all that. Still, I'm gonna put a new chest down here with a hopper like that. So now we're gonna need to set up a bit of a clock because this thing needs redstone to run. Hope this isn't gonna be causing a problem with the hopper at all. That hopper, I should say. And we're just gonna kind of do a bit of a simple old repeater clock. Again, all very rough because I'm... Yeah. I think that's how you do it. It's been a long time since I made a repeater clock. That should work. It's making sure the clock's just working. Cool. Well, it's working. The clock's not. Okay. I think if I just replace these, I should be able to get this to work. I'm more used to hopper clocks, so I'm just very short on iron at the moment, so I'd rather not. Oh. Okay. That's why. They're both facing the same. Oh. So... There we go. There we go. Look at that. You were going a bit faster, bud. There. Oh, that should help. And it's out. I'm just gonna hide this a bit. Has this made any? Not hurt any. Okay. Cool. So now we just have to wait to make sure the pumpkin actually work. So I will cut back when we have that. And we have pumpkins. Look at that. It's working. This is also working. We got more sugar in here than we did when we left off. So I'm gonna call it today, and this gives me hope for next week's episode that we can actually get this to work to some extent. So I will see you guys then. Have a good week. Goodbye.